Hey, what's up? This is me, Warren, here again with another video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my stubborn ex. My ex is too stubborn. I receive a lot of emails and I seen some comments asking me to make a video on this topic, and I said I was going to make a video on this topic last video. So the question I get a lot is, my ex is too stubborn to reach out to me because of pride issues, and I feel like I'm never going to hear from them again. Warren, what should I do in this situation? The thing is, I want you to know, first, going through a breakup, everyone ex is stubborn. They go through this process of being stubborn because stubbornness is another form of fear. Reason why they is stubborn because sometimes they think about all the pain that you caused them in the relationship, and all that pain that happened in the relationship, it builds up resentment, and that resentment turn into pain, and they start getting more stubborn, and they start thinking about it, and their mind can't get over it. But the thing is, I want you to think about this. If your ex is really stubborn and set in their ways, and they will not admit when they're wrong, I don't think you need to be with a person like that. You need to really think about that. If they so stubborn and set in their ways that they will not admit when they're wrong, and they clearly in the wrong, that's something to think about. Why would you want that type of person back in your life? So analyze that. And the other thing is this. Like I said, stubbornness comes from fear. They have a fear of, if they come back to you, the same activities that happened before will happen again. So what can you do? One, you need to give them space and time for all that pain and the resentment that build up over time to simmer down and go away. So once that simmer down and go away, and y'all separated and y'all time apart, you need to be building on the new version of you. Not for them, but for you. Some activities that you do and some ways that you have might was getting on their nerve. So that probably caused their breakup. Now understand this. Nobody just wakes up one morning and breaks up with you just out of the blue. They do not wake up one morning and it's like, hey, how can I mess up this person's life? Let me break up with them. They don't do that. It's over small little activities that were taking place in a relationship, and it just built up, and that person couldn't take it no more, so they had to break away from you. Sometimes breakup can be also a test to see what kind of person they're dealing with. But overall, while you're away, building on the new you and stuff like that, getting yourself together, I want you to know this. Even though you have a stubborn ex, even though they're stubborn and prideful, but I want you to know, if they love you enough and miss you enough, they will reach out to you. It don't matter how stubborn it is. Don't matter how prideful it is. You give them enough time and space. Keep in mind, attraction grows in space. While you're away from them, and you letting their mind wonder what you're doing, because you're not showing up in their life whatsoever. You working on yourself, and you bettering yourself, and you building the new you. They will miss you. Don't matter how stubborn they is. Trust me, I'm speaking from pure experience right now. And when that stubbornness and all that stuff on their heart crumbles, and that wall come down where they have on their heart, and all that resentment and all that stuff fades away, they're going to reach out to you. They're going to be in a kind of stupid way. They're going to reach out to you. They're going to send you a text or some kind of something on, Facebook or whatever social media thing, they might just plain out call you, and they're gonna call you with something stupid, like, hey, you're gonna be like, what? I think I left some pen ink at your house. For real, this how, no lie. This somebody told me, I left some pen ink at your house. I know it was like 6 months ago, but can I stop by and get it? And plus, my cat was missing you and stuff like that. She just talked to me the other night. She was like asking about you and stuff. So what you do from there, since you haven't seen this person in months, because you've been very busy working on yourself and building the new you and stuff like this is the perfect opportunity to show that person the new version of you. So what you do, you set up a time and date, because you went months without seeing this person. So this time when they do call you, you set up a date so y'all can catch up on old times. Now if you do it that way, all that stubbornness and all that resentment is died down by that time. Now be prepared for outbursts, because a lot of times when they see you, some of them memories do come back and they start saying certain things. But what you do, you stay cool, calm, and collective. You don't talk about old times. That stuff, don't bother you, because you want to show them the new version of you. And once they see the new version of you and you over the past, y'all start from scratch. Y'all build it, y'all new relationship from ground up. You boyfriend and girlfriend all over again. And you do it you do it a different time, the second time around. I mean, if you on your 15th time around, you do this process the same way over and over. But the moral of this thing is stubbornness, resentment, pain, pride, all that stuff will go away in time if you stay out their face. Give them time for that stuff to cool down and simmer and disappear. In time, they will think about the good stuff that you did if you let them and don't interfere with that. Now, with that being said, if you need to get in contact with me and you having some questions and you need some guidance on your steps, what you should take, and you feel a certain way and you just need a vent to me, I totally understand. Now with that being said, man, send me an email. I'm here. Peace.